This wildly popular NHL player could be on the move. Now, a big trade has happened in the NHL within the past couple of days that could change everything for this NHL franchise. Now, the other day, the Philadelphia Flyers made a deal with the Anaheim Ducks, sending Cutter Gauthier to the Ducks in exchange for Jamie Drysdale and a second-round pick. Now, you might be thinking this isn't a big deal and that the Ducks really made out with another great young forward. But the issue now for Anaheim is that they have way too many centers on their roster. Currently, the four guys that they will probably have at center next season is Cutter Gauthier, Trevor Zegras, Mason McTavish, and Leo Carlsson. Now, McTavish is having a breakout season. Leo Carlsson is still way too young of a prospect for them to give up. I mean, the kid was their second overall pick last season, and clearly they wanted Gauthier on their roster or else they wouldn't have traded for him. So the one guy that really stands out here is Trevor Zegras. And in the offseason, it really kind of explains where the Ducks were heading with this. Zegras wanted a long-term contract worth a lot more money, and the Ducks still wanted to see what he had in store for them, so they gave him a 3-year deal worth around $17.5 million. Fast forward to today, and Zegras has been hurt for most of the season and offensively is having a down year, and it feels like the Ducks are ready to move on from him. So if he was going to be traded by the Ducks, where would he go? Well, I have 3 teams that I kind of think would be great positions for him to head to. The first one, and the clear option for him, is the Boston Bruins. He played at Boston University in college, so he's familiar with the area, and the Bruins desperately need a top 2 line centerman. Now, if he can head over there and play on a line with guys like maybe Marchand and Pastrnak, I think you'll see Zegras' numbers go way higher than they ever have been in Anaheim. The only problem for the Bruins is that I don't think they have a lot of trade capital to really send to Anaheim. Their prospect pool and draft picks are really limited, so I think they would have to trade a guy like Fabian Lysell in order to bring him in. But if you're the Bruins, I think you need to make this move because he would be a great addition for the Boston Bruins Hockey Club. The next team I think would be a great trade destination is the Montreal Canadiens. They're a young up-and-coming team, and with Zegras only being 22 years old, I think he fits in perfectly with that club. He's also super familiar with Cole Caulfield, and the two of them are great friends, so the line chemistry between the two of them would be already outstanding. So I think the Montreal Canadiens have enough to trade when it comes to draft picks and their prospects, so this would be an easy move for them to make, and he's super affordable on a short-term deal, so what do they have to lose with that kind of trade? And the last team that I think would be a great destination for him is the Colorado Avalanche. They're a team that's ready to win a cup right now, but they feel a little bit slim at the center position with guys like Ryan Johansson not really working out for them so far. So if they can bring in a guy like Zegras who can slot in with some great players like McKinnon and Makar, learn from those guys how to be a great producer, I think then Zegras would be a perfect option for that hockey club and would really help them excel this season. And again, he's on a very team-friendly contract, so the Avalanche would be able to afford him, especially with Gabriel Landeskog on LTIR. But let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think that the Ducks are going to move on from Zegras, or do you think that they're going to move around their roster and make one of these young centers a winger? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, where you think Zegras would go if he was traded. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.